Hey, Forcey family, did you know that our church is one of just a handful of churches? About 2.5% of churches in this country can be categorized as multi-ethnic, meaning that no one ethnic group makes up more than 80% of the church body. That's us. We're not even close to 80%. As you know, we celebrate with all the flags behind me and flags all over this church. We represent so many different cultures, and not just that. We live in a county that is known as one of the most diverse counties in America, in a city, Silver Spring, that on a list of 501 of the biggest cities in America is number 4, according to a study this year, in diversity, measuring not just ethnic diversity, but socioeconomic diversity, age diversity, a number of different factors. We live in a diverse world, and we are, by God's grace, a diverse church on so many levels, but that doesn't mean that we're a unified church. There's a lot of diversity in our world. That doesn't mean there's a lot of unity, but that is Jesus' prayer for his church. His prayer for his church is that we would unite. In fact, it's the one thing he prays for us. He'd been praying for the disciples, and we can apply that prayer to us, but then he specifically says in John 17:20, "My prayer is not for them alone. I pray also for those who will believe in me through their message." Church, that's us. And he prays that all of them may be one, Father, just as you are in me and I am in you. May they also be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. The church, here on the last night before his crucifixion, one of the last things that Jesus says as part of this prayer for his church is that we would be one. Not sameness, oneness. You know, we've been in this series, Last Things First, talking about what would it look like if the things that were most on Jesus' heart in his last day were most on our hearts today. And the last thing of the last things first we're going to look at is unity. And I think it's a first thing for Jesus. And I can't wait to unpack it together and look at the unity that he calls us to in his word. Church, when we do that, we get to be such a powerful witness to this world. Looking forward to it. See you then.